Hey guys, and welcome back to Easy Breezy. Well, today we got another project that's probably going to take a couple videos. We are getting this tractor going for a customer who wants to use it as a road tractor. Kind of go back and forth. You know, they only live a block away from work, and they're going to use it for their yard and kind of pulling things around in a boat, stuff like that. It's a John Deere STX38, I believe. He doesn't want a deck with it, so we're going to take all the hangers and stuff like that off, and then we're also going to be putting a basket so he can carry stuff in the back. He's an older guy, and we're also going to be changing that motor. That Kohler motor is junk. A lot of these STX38s are a Kohler, and for some reason a lot of them are failing. So we're actually going to be replacing that with a 12 horse Briggs & Stratton on it. Now, before we get too far into the video, why don't you guys just hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, share it around to a couple people. And you know what? We do have a Facebook page, Easy Breezy, on YouTube. Go check that out. I'm trying to keep a little bit updated on new projects that are going to be coming out and things along that line. Now let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start out by pulling this electric PTO off. Now we are redoing the whole wiring harness on this tractor because the Kohler won't match up to the Briggs. So we will be redoing the harness. Now this is just a sleeve. I generally keep these with that PTO. More than likely we will either reuse or resell this PTO. The reason we are changing the motor is this motor here has a dropped valve. It's a very big problem these have. I think I have 3 of them right now that have that issue. Now, the belt is junk on it, so we are just going to cut this belt. Of course, you don't want to cut very good. There we go. That way we can slide this pulley right off. Now you should have, if you guys can see too well, there's going to be a bolt up here, bolt right here, here, and then one right here. This motor is a little off center, so those are where the bolts are on it. I believe they are a 14 millimeter or a 1/2 inch. Or 13 millimeter, excuse me. There we go, that motor should be loose. We'll bring the tractor back down and pull the motor off. All right, to get this motor off, I'm gonna take your starter bolt out, which is a 7/16 nut. I'm gonna come around to the other side here. Fuel line, throttle, and then you got your wiring right here. You just unplug. Now, if you're just changing this motor and taking this motor off, putting it back on, of course, you don't want to be cutting anything. But like I said, we are redoing the wiring. He does not need all the accessories. And we're putting lights on this, which it traditionally did not come with. Now I like to put stuff back on because I am going to be using some of these parts. I just want to know where they are. Just going to cut this fuel line off of here. Place a new one. And then I said we just cut these wires out of here. Alright, so what our issue is the muffler on the bottom. They actually make these mufflers bolted in and they don't slide out of the actual muffler itself. So on a lot of these, they have it where you can, the exhaust pipe will slide out of the muffler. This one is actually bolted in. So you have to take the side cover off here. Boy, it's a mile long. So right in here is kind of what I'm talking about. There's two bolts up here, right here, or nuts, excuse me. I don't know if you guys can see it too well right here. And there's another one right over there to get that muffler off, and it should come right out. Alright, so we got that muffler unbolted. Let's get this throttle out of here now. I believe we do have everything off this motor that needs to be off. Alright, let's see if we can get her up. There we go. Now if this motor's too heavy for y'all to lift, don't try lifting it. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be doing is getting that gas tank off. Very similar to the last video, last John Deere video we did. Same style tank. So I'm just going to put you guys on time lapse. Alright, so we're going to get it cleaned up. This is not going to be the final wash, just a quick wash so that underneath the motor and stuff like that can be washed. And don't get messy, get pretty nasty. Right, put it upside down too, wash it there. Alright, we got the top wash. Alright, let's get her tipped over. So clean the bottom side. Alright, so one thing I like to do when it's really greasy is I go get this stuff from the dollar store. When it comes to grease and oil and things like that, what's better than oven cleaner? I get whatever I can get for $1. Now, as you guys can see, I mean, that rear end looks like it's brand new. See, there's not any oil, things like that. And also right now, like I said, this belt is junk, But right now is a good time to give your pulleys a good spin. And that one seems a little noisy. No play in her though. So, but as you can see, she's nice and clean. One thing you can always tell on a tractor is, if you can see, it's nice and looks like overspray. And they just do a real quick spray over from the factory and give this a real quick coating. And that's pretty much all they do. Nothing like the top side. Well, there you guys have it. We got the motor off, got her cleaned up top and bottom. Like I said, this is going to be a video series. Probably going to be 2-3 videos of it. Next time, I think we're going to get that motor at least set on here, figure out what we need to do. I do need to make an exhaust for it. He does want it quiet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an exhaust that goes down and under with a muffler on it. And, you know, kind of go from there. We'll see how far we get in the next video. With that being said, I hope you guys liked it. Hit that subscribe button. There should be a little button down there in the right-hand corner. And hit the thumbs up button. You know, that helps our channel. You know what? If you didn't like it, hit that thumbs down. That tells us, you know, hey, that you didn't like it. It's, you know what, that lets me know what you guys like and what you don't. You know, because like I said, we are a newer channel. We are trying to get a video out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with some short ones kind of mixed in between. Well, like always, stay out of trouble, even though it ain't always fun, and we'll see you next time. You guys have a great one.